Welcome everyone. This is my father's old weapon bunker, codenamed the Death Tea. Seto decided to host a tournament for the Kaiba Corporation, and I thought it would be interesting bringing you all into the mix.
Let's see who is participating in today's tournament. Seto found the Death Tea bunker looking at Gozaboro's old notes. After deciding it would be a perfect place to host a tournament, he invited everyone in the company and their families to duel. Niji, the nicest of the Kaiba family. While he is also in charge of the Kaiba Corp, he tends to leave all the decisions to Seto. Mokuba, the youngest of the Kaiba family. He goes to Domino Elementary. He is more familiar with capsule monsters than he is duel monsters, but he is ready to win the tournament. Aline is in charge of the PR for Kaiba Corp. She creates internet videos showing everything new and improved in the company. She tends to go to dance clubs on her nights off. Anu, the head maid for Kaiba Manor. She invited her cousins to come to enter the tournament. She has made a bet if she wins, she gets a decent raise. She is the guest and cousin of Anu. This is the first time in Domino City. She seems to stare at Atem, Yugi, and Seto. Namu, guest and cousin of Anu. This is his first time leaving Egypt. He wanted his older brother to also join, but he is covering for the other siblings' disappearance. Crump, with the 5 executives. He is in charge of accounting. He is planning to take a trip to Antarctica to see penguins in their natural habitats. Damon is the head of the virtual reality branch. Seto has been working on a secret project codenamed Legendary Heroes. He is one of the few people that Seto actually cares for. Dr. Fudo is the head scientist for something called Inner D. Kozaburo has made most of his documents classified but mentions technology unimaginable to our world. He hopes Inner D will send him back to his family. Gansley, with the 5 executives. He is in charge of business strategy. He hates how Kaiba Corp has changed, but is close enough to retire, so he's trying to ride it out. Hobson, the head butler to the Kaiba Manor. Previously, he worked on getting information on spies by any means necessary. He loves to play with electricity. Johnson, of the 5 executives. He is a legal advisor for the company. He is known as a great lawyer. He keeps mentioning that this tournament is a very bad idea. Lecturer of the 5 executives. He is the current vice president and really wants the company to return to its former glory. Nesbitt of the 5 executives. He is the chief technical officer overseeing research and development. He dislikes the current research and wants to go back to the weaponry he used to. Miho works on the weekends and tests the new gadgets for the company. He has brought Christians, hoping the duo will have a good odds on winning. Tristan is the guest of Miho. He hopes dueling here will improve his skills and impress his crush. Ridley is the head of the artificial intelligence branch. He has been designing a variety of dueling machines. He has a strange obsession with dolls. Doll, guest and wife of Ridley. She is a nurse at Domino High. If someone admits that they are faking sick, she will ask to duel them. Winners get to stay, while the losers give one of their cards to her and have to return to class. Alice, guest and daughter of Ridley. She goes to Domino Elementary. She considers herself the strongest of the family. Ryuichi is an employee of the company. There's no information on what he actually does for the company. Let's remind Seto to look into this matter. TikTok has worked for the company for many years in explosive weaponry department. With the rebranding, he is now in charge of the firework. Bang guest and son to Shu. He goes to Rentama High School. Most of these days are spent at the arcade. Hirotani goes to Rentama High School. He invited himself after hearing Fang mention having to go. We assume he's trying to steal stuff. Sifte was amused and allowed his entry, but did heighten the security. Junkie, guest and husband to Ami. He owns Junkie Scorpion Shoe Shop and hopes to bring some publicity to the shop. Gorgon, guest to Seto and Niji. He came in first place in the last Domino High tournament. He hopes there is a prize. He also brought his little brother. Shugo, guest of Gorgon. He goes to Domino Elementary. He pulled a few rare cards and wants to be a pro duelist. Yugi, guest of Seto and Niji. He placed third in the last Domino High tournament. He was supposed to be only 2 guests but brought 4. Attempt guest of Yugi. He is hoping to do better than the last tournament. He seems to have some eyes on him. Joey, guest of Yugi. Just learning duel monsters. He is still weak and not as lucky as he thinks. He is nervous around the Rentama kids. Solomon, guest and grandfather to Yugi. Owner of the comic game shop. Rumors suggest he has many rare cards. Taya, guest of Yugi. She is excited to see her dancing buddy Elaine. It is time to show off her skills.